boils and feral ghouls to the continuation of... We're doing something here. Yeah, so in the end, the last episode, we had just finished making this badass garden. Again, big thank you to the person who suggested it. And everybody seems to be a big fan of it too, so we're definitely keeping it. The next big question is, why does it want to rain here every 5 seconds? And then after that is, do we turn this into a greenhouse, or do we just leave it exposed? So we're going to play with the greenhouse option for just a moment here. I'm going to go into some walls and warehouse. And no, we want some angle. No, not the sloped. There we go. This whole thing is slopey. And yeah, we got a storm coming in. Ah, maybe on the wrong section. Warehouse. No, that should be warehouse. Standard. Yeah, well, there's no slanty ones. I don't know. That's really weird. Well, maybe we'll play with regular ones. Maybe we have something in there that we can do something with. Excusez-moi. Alright. So, for ships and bibbles, that's all this junk. There we go. Get into the good stuff. Oh, that's right. Okay, so we're going to have to start on this end, I think. Yeah. We'll have to worry about the other end when we get to it. Like that. Yeah, we might have to do some fudging around here. Man, like, literally 5 seconds into recording. I've tried turning off the thing once again just to see if I can get, like, a little bit of time here with some clear weather versus having that nasty, ugly darkness that's always following me around, just like in real life. Yeah. Alright, so anyway. Seriously, dude? Wow, that's terrible. Like, the algorithm on us is just insane. Ay, ay, ay. Might have to... Let's see. Something like that. I think we have to keep going up, or if we can just go flat. Really? I have to... Oh! We can do that. Let's at least just do that for the roof. There we go. And, yeah, we'll figure out this side later. Let's see if that's going to be tall enough, though. Woohoo! And you don't have a half wall there. Ute. Yeah. Right, we don't have any half wall thingies there. No, we don't. Wonder if this does. Set roofuses. Really? There's no glass roof here? Huh. Oh, greenhouse right in front of you. Big dope. Alright, let's see. We got those. Got... Ooh, hello. Oh, that's a halfer-doer. Have it go in the opposite direction. Keep with the paneling. I'm guessing new. Newt. Well, that's kind of interesting. Turn that off. There we go. See. That'll give you a little more headroom. Of course, you could always just do that here. And then come straight over, so let's do that. And why is it always a rad storm? Every time I'm building here, and I turn off the thing that gives me automatic clear weather, it like defaults always to a rad storm. I don't get that. Like regular rain, okay. Something else, okay. Sheesh. Hey, there we go. That'll last about 5 seconds. Guaranteed. Alright. Now. That's not too bad. Take that guy in. Okay. I'm trying, and it's just that stupid radstorm thing just keeps coming no matter what. That's really what the heck. You know what? I'm gonna play a fast one on it. We're gonna go into green. Yeah, how do you like them apples? All right. So because this is just no matter what, it's just gonna keep happening like every 5 seconds. I don't know why. I don't know why I keep trying. Where am I going? There they are. Okay. We're just gonna have to deal with the ugly overcast coloring that gives us. Get out of here, Ramble. Alright. So that's gonna be like a really weird looking thing. No, green out. There we go. That's why I was not getting the walls I wanted. Ay, ay, ay. What a dummy. Really? That's all we got? Okay. Well, give me the sloped. There we go. Ooh, that's gonna be a dinger there. What are you supposed to face? I don't know. Oh, and it's just a hair shy, but that's okay. We can fill that in with other stuff, so I'm not too worried about something like that. It's this little mini sloped gap that can be the problem, you know. Which, there we go. We're gonna fill that guy in there, and we have hopefully a little wall section. What? Oh, because those are sloped. We want to stand. Hey, look at that. I had a right there. Ready to go. E. E. Alright. Well, I would have to fix this anyway, because these probably aren't perfectly aligned. So, let's move this stuff all out of the way for now. And let's take you out. Okay, so now if we put you like that, put you like that, you're not going to line up properly, are you? Well, it's not the worst looking thing. It's actually not too bad, to be honest. And to do that, I mean, that looks a little better. And that helps us get that the straightness that we need to get in there. But then we got this really awkward nice gap. There we go. That looks much better. Okay. Now we can function, and then we can put perfect doorway right there. And then some glass right in there. What the fudge? Okay. Oh, that's weird. The auto eye adjustment thing. Anyway. There's a square, there is a square. Sweet. Get rid of that. So we can try to put in some metal in there or something. I don't know why I took that one out. I don't think that's gonna work. Alright, so let's put the other one back in. We'll figure something out here. I'll put that guy in there. And then we can come into the warehouse. Looped. Need. That's it. Ooh, ooh, yeah, that's what we're looking for. And then we need that guy, but you know, that's it. Did I already pass that? What am I doing here? There we go. We need this dude. Get in there like that. Then we're gonna give it a love tap like that to get rid of that other thing. Nice. You know what? Maybe we can just. Really? Why won't you play with your friend? Alright, let's take that out. Let's take that out. And that. We can get you two to snuggle nicely. Why? 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 Come on. Why wouldn't you go play with your friend here? What's your problem, Bob? That's just not right. Where is that? Do something like that. And something like that. No. Okay. I don't know why those pieces wouldn't, like, just automatically connect to one another. Get out of here, we don't need you. Alright, we're just gonna put that guy there. We even need this guy for... Oh, yeah, because of the... Alright, yeah. Trying to put my puzzle back together here. Well, if we're gonna use this guy, we don't need that guy. So let's turn off our snapping. And let's get these two lined up. And of course, we have a tiny little gap right there, which we can fill in with like one of these bigger ones. That's not too big of a deal. Just make sure this looks okay. Twerk this. Twerk it. Twerk it. Not bad, not bad. Okay. So if we get rid of that dude, turn our snapping back on. Back to and yeah. Yeah. Get in place. Really? Hey, there we go. Alright. So there's like one whole side. What it would look like if we made this into like a full-blown greenhouse. And gotta say, I'm actually kind of digging it. So I think we're gonna roll with it for now. If I don't like it, I can just tear it up later. This is greenhouse. Need little dude. Okay. Well, actually, we're gonna need this one, so just put a bunch of these in place. We'll do the back wall afterwards. Ooh. No, that should be okay. And we need little friends here. No, there we go. Get down there. Oh, and you want to snap the way I wanted the other ones to snap. Really? Okay. Actually, I think I do like the way that looks better. I'll be able to get everything to go down now. And then, of course, now my walls over here are going to be messed up. Oh, that wasn't too bad. And we'll just have to scooch that guy down afterwards. Let's go ahead and dippity-do these. Really? There you go. Whoop, whoop, dip. There we go. There we go. So, one of you, I won't name names. This time I actually really won't. Keeps bugging me about doing a toy store, gift shoppy typey deal. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I keep telling you, we're going to be shoving it into one of these places because they're already kind of put together for that. I haven't decided which one. Actually, maybe this one because it's already got some toys and stuff in there. Like, how cool is that? And, if we can, we'll get rid of that sign for the toss challenge, and yeah, we'll make that like a full-blown little toy store. Over there, why is there a railing floating in the middle of the air? I don't know. But over here, since we got ourselves into this building, you're gonna turn this into some sort of business as well, or something, to fulfill the rest of your requests. But like I said, don't worry, I have not forgotten. That is on my list of many, many things to do here. Right, where are we? Roofs? No. Walls. Sloped. Okay. Now we need... Oh. There we go. What else did I use over here? Oh yeah, the little dude. Probably this guy. The other side, I think I used the first one. Right. I'll go to the standards. Oh yeah. Just throw that guy in there. And what else did I use over here? Do I have a... Yeah, one of those. Okay. Need one of the big ones. Okay. It is that guy. It's right there. We need the door. Doors. Get in the hole. It's to your friend, Nadar. Alright. Just go sit there. Door in first. There we go. And you should be able to play nicely with the door. Really? Oh, hey! Hey! Alright. Walls, warehouse, sloped. Need... Perfect. Now, boop! Get out. Now, turn off our snappy snappy. Drop this guy right in here. Get the angle correctly. We'll just drop him here for the moment. And we'll bring him on in. Make sure that we're not looking terrible here. Oh, why did you always have to go off like that? It was like so close, and then when I like click on it, except for that time, of course, because I said something, it wants to mess up on me. All right. Nice. We got a greenhouse. Yeah, like I said, we'll do something about the back end there to fill in and close that off, I guess. We'll just throw in some simple wall sections. I think I'm definitely going to want to leave the billboards here just because that's kind of cool looking. Nice. Now that we have that, I wonder if I should try to put in some sort of like drip irrigation type thing. Something that looks like it would rain stuff down. That'd be kind of cool. Alright. Save. New save. Let's see. Do I have anything to show you, folkies? Oh, yeah, a little something, something. Got, like I said, spooky video coming up. I have finally finished doing all of the editing on that, and it is ready to go. But you guys won't be able to see it for like another, I don't know, 2 weeks, week or two, whatever that turns out to be. Where are we? Warehouse. Standard walls. I need some flat, unassuming walls. Snapping turned off, I do. No. Really? Oh. Of course you're gonna give me trouble. Let's see. Ooh, I can move these. Right, well, I did just save, so let's move these out of the way for now. Just to see if I can get this to lock in the way I want it to. Really? That is not what I want. Okay. So, should have a half wall. Let's find a half wall. See if I can get the half wall to snap like I want it to. Regular plain Jane half wall. Oh, there we go. Really? Serious, man? Ugh. I deserve it. Difficult. Okay. Well, we got it in place. Let's just love tap it. So yeah, I'm gonna need a full-size wall. I'm gonna bring this guy all the way to the top. So now that we have that in place, let's see if we can get a regular full wall, which is all the way the fudge back here. There we go. Of course, I cannot see what is happening here. Go ahead and... There we go. No. There we go. Oh, and you're not even... Ooh, there we go. That worked. Nice. Okay. Get rid of you. Alright. Now, we'll put all these in place. Perfect. And then we'll put these guys back in place. And we're going to see maybe we can back them off a smidge so that they're still visible, because I don't want them to get cut off by the thing, the new backings that I just put in place. Or try to mock it up like it was originally, I think. Probably should have paid more attention to that. I don't know. To bring it back into it. I don't think it was quite in that far. Let's see, how does that look? Let's come on in here. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. It's unrealistic, but it's cool. Just like me. Actually, I'm not cool. Not in the slightest. I'm a giant dork. That's okay. I think. Alright, let's zip on in here and have a look, see. I mean, whatever. Well, let's try adjusting it from in here, maybe. Let's see what kind of something we can do with it. Yeah, see if we just backed it off the slightest bit. Unless we decide to raise them, that'd be kind of interesting. What I mean by that is do it like that. That way we can still see this. It's kind of cool. That might work. Let's... Whoops, doodle. Oh, see, I could just raise the whole thing. That frame goes up pretty high. Nice! Alright, problem solved. I'm just gonna raise the roof, so to speak. Oh, look at these bushes sticking out. You son of a gun. I kind of knew that was happening, but I wasn't really paying full attention. We'll have to bring you in just so you don't look so terrible on that side. Luckily it's, as I can tell, just these dudes. Choop, choop. Choop, choop, choop. Now, should we put lights in here too? Like grow lights? That'd be kind of cool. We're getting like full-blown 24-hour a day. Nice. Sun. You know what? Now that I'm looking at this, maybe we should put glass on that back wall. Oh, pardon me while I adjust my leggies here. There's got little platforms to walk on. All this corn, wild potato blossoms, fever blossoms. So GameTown walkthrough had made the comment that, you know, these better be edible because they might like kill people, and to which I said, you know, anything is edible if you try. It's just a matter of whether or not it kills you that's the problem. You can eat whatever you want, just, you know, some things might kill you. Oh, I never activated that. Do that just so I don't have to deal with rads and random snippers and whatnot. Snipers. Ooh, crooked. That's actually not... I'm gonna leave that. Just because maybe it's like broken. Cool. Alright, so let's go back into the greenhouse. Oh, actually, you know what? Back into the warehouse walls. We had some something's here. Maybe. Why'd that guy out? Let's see how that looks. So then that gives us no backing whatsoever. Then yeah, I think we'll put different walls here. If I'm gonna do that, I might as well just use regular glass walls. Kind of want something that's like just a smidgen higher. Actually, you know what? I got the idea. If it'll work. Let's go back into here and here and here. Zip all the way down to the glass ones. And put that guy in place. Nice. Get rid of all these. Getting rid of the right thing there. All his friends here. Excellent. And we'll zip back this way to that guy. Perfect. Exactly. Look, I wanted. Nice. Plop. That's perfect. Okay. Now, if we's gonna do lights, let's save. We're gonna do maybe lights and irrigation of some sort. I have ideas for both. So let's get out of that. Let's go to, it's probably in here, SOE. Lights. Lights, wall lights. Ceiling lights. Okay. We need, actually, I want like neon bar lights, I think. Maybe not in here. Light sources I will be using, and I'll show you why in 2 seconds here. We want non-shadow omni. I probably could get away with the shadow omni, honestly. Actually, you know what? Let's. It's going to add a ton more stuff to render for the FPS. Let's start with mid-bright. So you see, like, now everything has shadows, so if you're on, like, a lower end PC, obviously you're gonna not want to use that. Oh, do we not have... That's supposed to be purple. Doesn't really look like a purple or a glow light. A blue. Really? That's supposed to be purple? Yeah, okay. That looks so reddish. Well, let's make one. I think I hopefully did red there. Let's find out real quick. Yeah, alright. And then let's make some clear weather, and maybe the lighting is just off. World, weather, clear. No, that still looks very red. I know I've used it before, and it never looked this red before. Like down here, this looks a little closer to what I'm looking for. Oh, here comes the weather. Really, like, within seconds, it wants to do a rad storm. Okay, let's try a shadow spotlight. Large, wide. Okay. Now it's supposed to be the purple again, which... Nah, to me that doesn't really look all that purpley. Yeah, that looks red. That just looks like light red. Wonder why that is. Well, we're gonna use them anyway. But in the meantime, let's see if I can find the lights I'm looking for. Sort of. Track lights. That one look. Ooh, that's more purple. It's like really purple. Yeah, that's the look I'm going for. I mean, I didn't really want to use the track lighting, but that's okay. We need the lights anyway. So, it works. Okay. Oops. Got you right there. Another one right here. Nice. We have grow lights. Okay, did I go all the way over? I did. Cool. Okay. We're gonna hit it from both ends. So you want lots of light. Nice. Somebody paid the electric bill. Another guy here. Another dude right here. Apparently the way I'm saying here reminds people of Cartman from South Park. Which, that is not why I do that. It's just, I do it for fun, and I hadn't even really thought about it until, again, I think Game Town walkthrough had pointed that out, and I was like, oh. Respect my authority, apparently. So, another dude right here. Put this one here. Ah, caught you off guard. Thought I was going to say it again. Alright. We got this dude right here. That's a lot of purple. I love it. Cool. Now for the irrigation stuff. We need pipes. And actually, you know what? We could probably use conduit to make it look like sprinkler heads. See, that looks like a sprinkler head, especially if it spins, which of course it's not going to spin for us, but we can pretend. We can get this guy up here. Actually, let's see. Let's really plan this out as best we can. We have a conduit. Oh. Okay, well that just has that. We don't want that. There's a light. Well, that's cool. I never really played with conduit before, so this is going to be quite the learning experience for me. So we're going to push you here through the glass. Let's see. Alright. Now, the reason I'm doing that, some street piping. There we go. That. Let's see, how did we do? Oh, we're crooked. Alright. So, we're gonna, whoa, put this guy in first, now that we've got the basic idea of where we want this to go. This is gonna be really difficult. Alright, I think that's gonna be close enough. Then, we can take, let's scooch this over just a few love taps. Let's try to grab that guy. Come on. Come on. Give me that dude. Alright, we're gonna have to go outside. Grab it from here, I think. Nice! And then I think we have some vertical. No? Do we not have vertical? Should be. Oh, yeah, that's not quite what I'm looking for, though. Really? You don't have, like, just straight up and down? Why don't you have straight up and down? What kind of silliness is that? That was the whole reason I used that one piece. Alright, well, in the meantime, since we're here, let's lay some more pipe. Nice. Put that there. Put that there. There, and let's see how far off have we gotten. Whoa, we actually did pretty darn good. Sweet. I was not expecting that much success. Okay. Need... I think. We'll just do it like that for now. Cool. Then we'll do maybe another one here-ish. So let's do another straight pipe. Let's do this one. I want to make sure like we're actually hitting. And we got the lights there, so. Alright, we're gonna go with this, I suppose. Let's see how straight that looks. Ooh, that one's way off. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. We didn't do so hot on that one. Alright, so let's turn that bad boy a little bit. See if we can just run a little better. I already tell it's probably not. No, that looks pretty decent. Okay. So now we got some puppets. We need that other little end piece again. Actually, you know what? No, that's an angle. Let's not mess with that. Maybe we'll try something a little different here. What I'm thinking is, I was going to try and maybe connect these two on a slope, but I don't feel like trying to create a slope. So maybe what we can do is turn off our snapping and do something else. That, and then like that, and then down. Thinking maybe. Little dude there. Of course, we don't have any vertical pieces, except for redonkulous things like this, which, I mean, can work, but not exactly what I had in mind. Yeah. And of course, that's too tall. I don't know. We'll figure this out. Might have to run this with 2 small pieces. Oh no, you're a curved. Let's, you're just gonna mess up my whole day. Yeah, they just don't want to play together. Alright. Well, you get the idea. We're gonna have to pick this up, in another video, next video, to run the irrigation here. And then, of course, I'll have to see if I can find a way to make some spraying water that looks pretty decent. But the whole thing of what I'm going for here is we're going to have to go to the Kuru tab real quick. And decorations. Furniture. No. Never find this when I'm looking for it. Structural. Beams and supports. What was that? Nope. No, it's in here somewhere. Art. Clutter. Weapons and ammo. There's our piping. So, oh jeez, but they're all so huge. Let's see. I just need like some simple up and down pipe. Why is there no such thing? It's just a plain vertical pipe in this game. Oh, fudgicles. Anyway, I'm just gonna... Actually, I think I know where to get some. Okay, so we're gonna run this down, and we're gonna have like a big honking water tank, like sitting right there. Like one of these dudes. And we'll connect a pipe to it that forces water into it, and so on and so forth. And I do have this whole thing, I think in here there might be something that'll get us all the piping I need. I know I've used it. I just used it at another build that I did for the Egret Tours Marina that I'll be showcasing pretty soon. So I just have to find all that stuff, which I will try to do for the next video. Okay, it's getting dark. Let's fix all this and have a good look at what we've done. Let's go into world, weather clear. Out, so we can get rid of the pink sky. Go back in. Yeah, find that if I try to change the world, like, all in one shot without exiting, I think I might have mentioned this before, that it... Stop it! It makes the sky all kinds of weird colors. So, there we go. Yay! Actually, probably could have checked this out in the dark to see how the lights look. But either way, yeah, we got some pipes up here. We'll try to figure out how to get some water coming out of these bad boys. We got some grow lights so that we got growing going on 24/7. We got a nice little greenhouse. We got some stuff. Nice. I like it. Once again, thank you for the idea of building this greenhouse. This was such a badass idea. Well, not the greenhouse, but the garden, and then I added the greenhouse to it. It seems like everybody loves it too. I had lots of comments in the previous video when I finished doing the garden. Everybody seemed to like it a lot. So, cool. You guys got more ideas like this, do not be shy. I am always open to building whatever. Cool. Alright, folks, that's going to do it for this episode. I will see you all next time. Until then, don't forget your irradiated.